we were talking about this back and forth about, people our age don't read. And what I was constantly hearing at college from people was, yeah, I just don't really read anymore. I used to love reading, when I was younger, but school and just all the books I had to read really made me lose my taste for reading. And I just kept hearing that over and over again. And it eventually got to the point where I just wanted to rebel from that impulse. I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to let education kill my love of reading. Even if it's to the detriment of reading my school textbooks, I'll read other things.
Yeah, when I graduated college, I mean, I was reading good books in college. And I had like teachers who were like really giving me good books to read. So I was enjoying that. But then after I graduated, I was like, I really want to keep reading and I don't want to get tired of it like so many other people. So the first thing I post college that I chose to read was Moby-Dick. And that took me most of the year on and off. But I did it, and then I just slowly just kept reading more and more.
Like you said, that's an important Everest to climb. And it was especially important for me because Moby-Dick was a book that I tried to read at the age of 12. I got it for Christmas. I asked for it for Christmas and I got it. And I started reading it. I thought it was going to be this like high seas adventure. And I got 150 pages in it. I was like on the Pequod, and Ishmael barely shows up, and it's just all this like whaling stuff, like cetology and just other things. And I got bored out of my mind and I put it away. I was like, how could anyone like this book? I just couldn't do it. And I set it aside. And I think I don't know if I ever meant to go back to it, but I kept my copy. And after you had read through it and you were telling me about it, I decided that I was also going to make that climb. And so coming back to it was a challenge. I just went, okay, I couldn't finish this book before, but now I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to the end of this book. And I don't care if it takes me all year, I'm going to do it. And it was a challenge to get through it, but it's one of my very favorite books now. And it was like, there was a sense of like, okay, like I can do this. I will make it through. I'm not going to give up. There was a sort of generational challenge at play. Like people my age don't want to read. They would not want to read this.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like that. I want to push.
That was my reason too.
Yeah. Cause I know this is going to be worth it just to get to the finish line. And it was, and it turned out to be a beautiful experience reading it. And I felt confident afterwards, like, okay, I can read things. Before books kind of seemed a little insurmountable, some of them. And I'm like, no, like if I want to read something and I put my mind to it, I can do it.
Yeah. It's like a muscle. Like you got to exercise it.
Yeah. Just what a joy and a terror and just everything in between. That book is a very, very special thing. And it came from America. Can you believe that?
Yes.
It's yes. It's like that meme with the bearded guy. But yeah, really, like something with the permanency and the power of Shakespeare that came from this new world. Really, staggering and wonderful to behold.